Alright guys, so today I'm going to be demonstrating the skills you need to safely clean a handgun. So the first thing you want to do is prep your work area. Get like an old shirt or something to put on a desk so you don't get oil all over it. Next thing you want to do after you got your slide off the lower receiver right here, you want to take the spring out just like this, just pops out. Set that down. Next thing you want to do is take the barrel out of the slide. Looks like that. And we'll be cleaning all that stuff in a second here. I'm just going to go through some things that you'll need to clean it. So you'll want some gun oil. I actually have two different kinds of gun oil. One's more of a lubricant. And then you'll want some Q-tips. Some little shirt patches to run through the bore of the barrel to get all the carbon buildup there. And actually you put the shirt patch in this little cleaning rod, run that through the barrel, and that's what cleans the barrel. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is put a little bit of gun oil on one of these Q-tips. So just open the cap, and just a little bit, like a little dot will do you. Okay, and what I'm gonna do now is inside the slide there's the firing pin, stuff like that. All that gets pretty dirty when you're shooting bullets. I like to clean guns, I'd say about every 200-300 bullets. That way a clean gun won't malfunction on you, but a dirty gun will. And if you don't clean and lubricate the slide, it could get caught and bullets won't eject out right. So first thing I'm going to do is just clean up by the firing pin right here with a Q-tip and some oil. As you can see, it's pretty dirty in there. I think I only fired like 200 bullets out of this one before I cleaned it, but they get pretty dirty real fast. I'm going to put a little bit more oil on the Q-tip here. Then I'm going to run it through the other side. And it's important to get all the little nooks and crannies. There's a lot of them in here, so it's important to get everywhere. And next, after you got this pretty well cleaned, I don't have it that well cleaned, but I'm just going to go ahead and move on with the steps. You'll want to get the spring clean. I wouldn't use any oil or anything on it. I would just go over it with get like a cleaning patch, or I'll use a cleaning patch, or you can use like a shirt or something, because that does get some carbon buildup on it too. And by the way, that's the recoil spring. It just controls the recoil of the gun. So what I'm going to do is just take the spring here, just wipe it down. You don't have to go crazy on it. It's not a terribly, like, you don't need to go get it crazy clean. It doesn't get terribly dirty. So okay, once you get a little bit of that off, you can set that to the side. And the most important part, I'd say, of gun cleaning is to get the inside of that barrel clean. I know you're not going to be able to see it, but there's a lot of gunk if you look in there, and that has to be cleaned off, or bullets might not fire right. And there's little grooves in here as well, and if those are dirty, that's what puts spin on the bullet, so it'll spin weird, might not fly right. So you just want to make sure you have it good and clean. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this cleaning patch that I've already used. It's not that dirty, so I can reuse it. And what I'm going to do is feed it through the tip of this cleaning rod. One second here. It's a little bit tricky to grab it here. Whoops. Okay. Okay, so feed it through the tip and pull about right there. And then I'll probably put a little bit of oil on it. Just a few drops, don't overdo it. And if you have like you can use like a bore brush too to get the inside of the barrel. I personally don't like brushes. I just use the cleaning pads. And so you just want to run it through, back and forth. You can do a little twisting motion with it too. Help clean up some of that gunk in there. Pull it out. See all that? It's a lot more. And yeah, you'll want to do that. You want to keep running that little cloth. You'll probably go through like 5 or 6 of these little cloths. Just throw them away when they get dirty. Otherwise, if you use a dirty one in a dirty barrel, it's just not, you're not helping it at all. So just get a clean one when it gets dirty. And yeah, I'm not done cleaning the barrel, but you get the point of the concept of doing it. The next thing I'm going to talk about, when you're done with all that, you want to clean the lower receiver here. There's going to be a lot of carbon buildup inside the mag well there. The mag release is going to have some carbon on it. Slide catch lock in there is going to have a lot of carbon on it. You can use little picks and stuff to free that out, but I'm just using Q-tips for the purposes of this video. There's a whole lot of stuff you can clean with: bore brushes, wire brushes, cleaning picks, Q-tips, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to first do here, I'm going to take the other side of this clean Q-tip. I'm going to put a little bit of oil on it, like that. Okay, and then once I do that, I'm going to clean right here where the slide comes on there, and especially where the bullets are fed in down here. It's going to have a lot of carbon on it. As you can see, a lot of carbon. I barely even rubbed it. This gun's really dirty. Yep. So once you clean that and you get the mag well down here and through here, the next thing you'll want to do is with the gun lubricant, you'll want to put a little bit of lubricant right here, and then on the slide right here as well, right there on those little edges, those rails. And then that way, when your bullet's ejecting and your slide moves back and forth, it'll spit the bullet out better without double feeding or jamming or anything like that. And they'll have a lot less problems. So put lube here with a Q-tip, lube here, and then right on the lower two, right here and here. It'll just make things that much more smooth, and you'll be good to go. That's pretty much all the basics of pistol cleaning. There's not a lot of parts in here. You just got your recoil spring, your barrel, your slide, and your lower receiver. Just make sure if you see any gray, that's just the carbon buildup, and you'll want to get that off. Like right here, you can see a little bit of gray. In the mag well, there's a lot of gray. This gun, like I said, is very dirty. So yeah, that's the basics of pistol cleaning, and have a good day.